brought you stateside, did you go to Walter Reed?
Believe it or not until after I came home with my unit.
So they sent you back?
I went back. They tried to send me home.
They tried to send you home and you wouldn't go home?
Yep.
Okay, that's the key part of the story.
2 weeks.
Did you have TBI?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I was bleeding. I mean, I had second-degree burns all over my face. It was full of blood. That's when everybody thought I was crazy. Whenever, as soon as the bomb went off, everybody thought I was crazy because whenever they found me, I was half sunk into a cornfield. And as soon as they pulled me out of the cornfield and I saw that I had both of my legs.
You were doing a jig, dancing
a
jig.
I was like, all right, it's time to get it. And then I took about 3 or 4 steps. I remember everybody picking me up and then looking at me like I was crazy. I just thought that, that was, it was a crazy situation. And I took about 2 or 3 steps and I just passed out and fell flat on my face. And I came back pretty quick and I pushed myself up. And I had the puddle of blood. I was looking at a puddle of blood where I hit my face on the ground.
When I laid down at night, I thought, what the hell have I done? Little did I know that my battle had just begun. I had to let it go. That's the core. Oh, we're getting there. Going to the basic training, your mom and daddy ain't there anymore, so you gotta let it go. You go off to war, and you want to go home, but you gotta leave that stuff in the past and focus on your mission, or you're gonna get people killed. So you gotta let that shit go and do your job. And then when you come back with all these memories and all this stuff that you went through, eventually to get to move on with the life that you went to fight to have, you can't grab the future with 2 handfuls of the past.
You're trying to live the life you fought for?
Yeah, you're trying to grab the life you fought for, the American dream.
Yeah, the song is about just being able to let it go. I mean, you have to, or it's not gonna come back on you. I mean, you can't have the life you want to live without letting go of what you went through. The mud on the shoes are easily knocked off. You just gotta let it go.
Everybody knows Paris Island.
Yeah.
But when you break it up, I'd never been to Paris, but now that island was my home. That's a little fashion around that. Yeah. There you go. I'd never been to Paris, but now that island was my home. About that too.
Oh yeah.
Let's see how that plays down. When I left home, there was a lot of things I didn't know. I'd never been to Paris, but that island became my home.
It taught me everything I needed to know to jump out that door. When I put that coat on, it was time to let it go.
I had to let it go. I wasn't mama's boy anymore.
Graduating basic, going through all the schools.
So you're parachute qualified, right?
Oh yeah, I'm Halo.
Halo, there you go. I had to let it go.
Not to boast, but honestly, being a Marine was the honor of my life. That's what I tell people every time they say thank you, is like, you don't understand. I wanted to do that. I mean, they can, and you get a little boast of, the hero temptations and stuff like that, but at the end of the day, man, you fought for something to come home to, not to come home to nothing and not know where to go. And to be able to truck through and tread through that mud is just the hardest part. That's what a lot of people don't understand. And that's why it's so important to just be able to let stuff go. Because there's a lot of anger that comes home whenever you get back. And you don't know which way to turn. You don't have no job. Nothing ever seems to connect right away. The stuff you saw 4 years ago ain't there no more. There's something new built in this place. I mean, it's just a whole new world.
You're looking for you to change.
Well,
You're still looking for a better you.
Yeah, I did. By the grace of God, He gave it to me.
Amen.
Because believe me, I was not a good person. In order for everybody to kind of see and understand how everything that you did in the military is being able to let go of who you were to become the next person you want to be.
Okay, and the name of the song is?
Let it go.